Guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a wear test with the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation and the eyeshadow palette. I actually did a wear test with this on Tuesday, but it got cut short because I unfortunately ended up getting food poisoning. So we didn't even get a full 4-hour wear out of this. So I kind of have an idea how this wears. I have had it on for maybe about 2 to 3 hours just at home, but we're gonna do a full day wear test. I'll check in with you guys at the salon. Let's go ahead and get into it. Also, that day when I got sick, the eyeshadow palette came in the mail, so I figured we'd go ahead and test this bad boy out too. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Grabbing my MAC 224 brush. First shade we're going to go in with is Blazing. Right off the bat, these are not powdery or have a lot of fallout, at least the shades that I've used so far, and I do like the look that I created with it. I thought it was going to be a little bit more pigmented than it is. It is pigmented, but I thought it was going to be just like a little bit more punching, but that's okay because I can build it up. So I don't mind doing that. Next up, switching brushes, I'm going to go in with a Morphe M139. This is like a tapered dome brush. I'm going to go in with Saffron. And this is going right in the crease. And switching back over to my MAC 224. And now I'm doing circles. Then tapping back into Blazing. Next up, with the flat brush, I'm going to go into Amethyst, and I'm going to pack this right on the center here. And then with that dome brush on the outer corner, we're going to go in with Oud, or Oud, O-U-D. And going back in with that flat brush and Amethyst again. And blending everything out. Now with the pencil brush, we're going to go in with Retrograde. It's this glittery color here. And it's got like blue and purple. It's really pretty. I was impressed because when I put this on, I was expecting a ton of fallout. And it did not fall out. Recently here, I've been doing my foundation first, then doing my eyes, but because I knew I want to use it, I assumed that I shouldn't have done my foundation first, but I was just like, oh, well, I could have because there's no fallout with it, so that's bomb. Now the pressed glitter Cosmo, I don't really have any desire to fool around with that because that just looks like it's gonna be a hot mess. Alright, so let me throw on my lashes. And then we will move on to the foundation. When I did the wear test initially on Tuesday, it did come with a little trial size of the Huda Beauty primer. However, it was very moisturizing and it felt good, but I just feel like for oily skin, I don't think it's really gonna do too much. I'm not really sure if I was oily because I started sweating because, like I said, I got food poisoning. I don't know if it was just me sweating like a maniac or if it was the primer or maybe a combination of the both, but I feel like if you do have dry skin, that's going to be great for you. Right off the bat, I can tell you right now, I do like the foundation. Like I said, I haven't worn it all day. I think I had it on at max for 4 hours, but the 4 hours that I did have it on, I did like it, and I feel like it's a foundation that works legit for oily and dry skin. Alright, so I'm just gonna do one pump here. My shade is Mocha and the shade matches me really good. I always like to start in the center of my face and blend it out because I want most of the coverage in the center of my face. And as you can see the shade, like, the trippy thing about this foundation is it thicker? Yes. Is it a fuller coverage? Yes. But it's so skin-like. Like, that really bugged me out. Like, it's definitely not a mask foundation like the Marc Jacobs Remarkable foundation. I didn't like that. Or the Urban Decay All Nighter. I didn't like that. Like, this foundation is not like those at all. It is a matte, but it's definitely a soft matte. This is basically your skin, but better. It doesn't look like you have a ton of makeup on, which I was shocked, because I know Huda, she likes her full coverage, so I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be cake, but it's not. I mean, she always looks beautiful, so should have known. I just really wasn't sure what to expect. I honestly didn't think that I would like this foundation, but like I said, the Tuesday when I had it on for a little bit, and then yesterday when I was filming with it, I was like, yeah, this is my new favorite. And you know, I'm definitely a medium coverage girl, but I feel like if, you know, the technique that I do, just get most of the coverage in the center and blend it out, I feel like it looks nice and flawless. Like I said, it's not cakey. If you've seen any reviews on it, yes, it does have a fragrance. If you are someone that is sensitive to fragrance, then this will not be your best friend. It did go away. I noticed, like, by the time I was done with my makeup, I could smell it a little bit, but once I was out the door, I didn't smell anything. But if you are sensitive to that, please be aware. I haven't experienced any breakouts. I am a little bumpy right now, but that's just due to the same day that I got food poisoning, my period came on too, so I got hit hard, so I got a little hormonal situation going on over there, but that's not because of the foundation. I'm going to finish up the rest of my face, and then we go into work. Okay, so I am all done. Here's the foundation. As you can see, this is probably the most flawless foundation that I've worn in a really, really long time. Like, really long time. So happy with it. I didn't put on any concealer. It's just straight up foundation, my bronzer, blush. I put on a touch of highlight today just because I was feeling it, and I love the way my eye look came out. So we're gonna go ahead and head out of here. We're gonna get ready to go to work. My lip combination is MAC Stripped Down, but that was from the Taraji Strip Me Down. It was from the Taraji collection last September, and I topped it with a little bit of NYX Butter Gloss and Madeline. So that's what my lip combination is. So let's get ready to head to work. So I came downstairs so you guys can see what it looks like without any artificial lighting, just all natural light, and I love it. It looks so good. Love the way my eyes came out. So it's 11:30. This is what we're looking like. Haven't blotted yet. Alright, so it is 5:30. Actually, no, 5:45, and I am hot. Still at work. This is what my face is looking like. I did blot after I checked in at 11:30, so that's the only time I've blocked my face. So far, so good. Everything's looking good. You guys can see all my pores and my hormonal breakout right here, but nothing is shifting, nothing is breaking up. I mean, I just have my basic shine, which I always have: brows, nose, cheeks, but other than that, she's still on. We're good, we're good. So I'm just getting home from work. It is 7:06. I worked from 10 to 6:30 today, so your girl is tired. However, last check-in, as you can see, she is a slippery mess. I only blotted my face once today, and that was at 11:30. Keep in mind, I am oily skin, and I did not put on any oil controlling or mattifying primer today, and it was 81 degrees today. I don't know what's going on. It's been like a smooth 60. We went to 81, so it was a little bit warmer. So I'm gonna go ahead and blot with you guys for the last time, and then I'm taking this stuff off my face because it's just been a long day and I'm ready. I always just blot my face with the paper towel. Now, if I were going out Afterward, I would blot and then touch up with powder if needed. But most of the time, once I just blot the oil away, I'm good as new. Now, I look like a totally different situation. So for some people that are probably frowning, saying, oh my gosh, well, it didn't control your oil. Most thicker foundations I found on my skin, I mean thicker consistency foundations, they don't really do anything as far as oil controlling. If you are really so worried about your oil, of course, put on a mattifying primer. Me, I just blot my face throughout the day and I'm good. I feel like not a lot of the foundation has shifted. I feel like everything is still in place. How long has this been on? I had my first client at 10, which means I left my place at 9:15 because I had to take my puppy to daycare. And so this has been on since 8:15. So from 8:15 to basically 7:05. So not bad. Let me get a little closer so you guys can see. I showed you my hormonal breakouts earlier. My final thoughts on this foundation. I like it. This is my current favorite foundation. I will be wearing this on a regular basis. I will be wearing this all holiday long. I'm just letting you guys know right now. You probably will get sick of me wearing this foundation. Like, it's a rare occasion that I find a foundation I'm like, ooh, because I'm not a foundation junkie. I do like testing and trying just to kind of see, because I'm always wanting to know, you know, what's the best thing out there. However, I am very, very impressed. Even with it being a full coverage, I feel like it's a good full coverage. Like I said, it's not masky. I don't feel it on my skin. I feel like it worked really, really well on my skin. Now let's talk about the eyeshadow. The eyeshadow held up pretty well too. I mean, I do have some slight creasing in my crease area. However, like I said, this has been on since 8:15. I'm really shocked that the glitter, the retrograde, is still in the inner tear duct. I didn't expect that to last that long. I feel like I still have my crease color and everything here. Everything looks good. So I'm really liking the eyeshadow palette. I'm definitely going to play with that some more. So that is going to conclude this Huda Beauty foundation. I will say, you know, if Huda Beauty is available in your Sephora and you're thinking about trying this foundation, definitely go try it out. I know for me, it's not in any Sephora's in North Carolina that I could see. So I was kind of like, but you know, it is scary picking your shade offline. However, my shade was mocha. So if you are similar to me, my MAC shade is NW43. One last thing. This I did have to set because it did feel a little tacky, but I just did like the lightest set with it and it was good to go. I'm thinking when I wear it to work tomorrow, I probably will just try a mattifying primer. However, today was a long day, and so on long days like that, I typically don't wear too much foundation anyway, because like I said, no matter what I'm wearing, if I have a long day like that, it's just not going to stand a chance. So that's going to go ahead and wrap up this wear test. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you're going to be trying the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation or the eyeshadow palette, and I will see you in my next video.